It's kind of appropriate to wake up twice in this weird Inception world that we're living in. But we have some Metaverse updates here. This one's from TechCrunch.com. TechCrunch. The headline: backed by Epic Games, distributed computing startup Hadean nabs $30 million to build Metaverse infrastructure. Or Hadean. Do you think it's Hadean or Hadean?
I have no idea.
Hadean. It's Hadean. Hadean, maybe. Anyway, they nab $30 million to build the Metaverse.
Ooh.
Find out more about what this is all about. Hadean? I'm going to say Hadean.
Just
Hadean.
pick one, yeah.
I know, I just picked one. Hadean. A UK-based distributed spatial computing startup that's settled out to build the infrastructure for the burgeoning Metaverse has closed a $30 million Series A round of funding from a high-profile cast of investors, including Epic Games and Tencent. Founded out in London in 2015.
So the Chinese Communist Party, then.
Yeah. Well, we'll get more details. Founded out on London in 2015, Hadean started with a broad mission to put, quote, supercomputer levels of processing power at anyone or at the disposal of anyone. TechCrunch wrote back in 2017 when the company was still operating in beta, but reported through TechCrunch because they're also controlled and owned by certain particular individuals and groups. In the intervening years, Hadean has iterated for different use cases and has emerged as a major player in the gaming sphere, in particular, where it powers major hits such as Minecraft.
Ooh.
Yeah, powers Minecraft, Basil.
Somebody's
At its core, Hadean is all about helping developers scale their code base to support software that requires significant computing power, blah, blah, blah. They talk about MMOs and all the things, the lag, and we got to solve the lag.
Yeah, they're trying to make cloud-based supercomputers.
Yeah, listen to this, though. This is achieved, the solving of the lag, through the magic of distributed computing, with Hadean's platform eliminating, quote, excessive middleware orchestration and over-engineering, as the company puts it, dynamically provisioning more or fewer resources as a game requires. But the underlying technology can be used for just about any use case, from resource-intensive enterprise application through to Web3, blockchain, and the Metaverse.
So
back in July,
for those who just need like a quick technical review, what they're kind of talking about is allowing your computer to do more and to spend less electricity or computing power doing it by splitting all that computing power between, who knows, maybe thousands or millions of computers. Like, you get millions of computers sharing the load, and you can get sort of much higher performance.
Computing power.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, this is basically the concept of Bitcoin or blockchain, where, one computer couldn't keep track of the whole, Bitcoin thing, but you get a zillion of them doing it, and suddenly it's this sort of global supercomputer hive mind. And they're doing the same thing with video games, but they're also saying they can use it for other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all data.
They all want to share their data.
They all do.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot of computing, people's hardwares have extra room. Such a waste just sitting there. So connect to the hive mind and get paid crypto. There's lots of projects trying to do that. Mm-hmm. Back in July, Hadean was awarded a contract with the British Army to build a simulated training environment for land warfare. Oh, good. Epic investment. And it's against that backdrop that Hadean has now secured a slew of illustrious backers eager to get in at an early stage, while the Metaverse is still in its fledgling years. As the Telegraph newspaper first reported last month, paywalled. I don't know why they told us it's paywalled. Okay. Hadean initially secured around $18 million in funding from investors, including Chinese technology titan Tencent and InQtel, a CIA-backed, not-for-profit venture capital firm based in Virginia, U.S.
Oh, what a wonderful group of investors. You've got the Chinese Communist Party teaming up with the CIA to build this global brain network. I love it.
I like that TechCrunch is, the cat's out of the bag. They have to tell you, so they're just letting everybody know.
Although you kind of have to have the background. You have to know that Tencent is controlled by the CCP. Right. Wow, that's incredible. The CIA and the CCP both getting a hand on this ball.
Yeah, as it transpired, this initial reveal came somewhat prematurely, as Hadean was still in the process of closing the round of funding, which is what it's announcing today. So,
oopsies.
Yeah, it got out a little early, but everybody knows. The full list of known backers include lead investor Molten Ventures, formerly Draper Esprit, Tencent, 2050 Capital, Alumni Ventures, Aster Capital, Stars, and Gliacells, Entrepreneur First, Incutel, and the mighty Epic Games, which also happens to be a Hadean customer. In fact, Epic Games previously doled out funding to Hadean in the form of a mega grant, which are basically grants to support companies working on projects to help support its Unreal Engine. In an email to TechCrunch, Hadean CEO Craig Bettis, this might be someone we need to start keeping track of in the New World Order Fantasy League. This is a CEO Craig Bettis, said Epic Games arrived late to the Series A round and so had to invest via a convertible note, which basically means it's a short-term debt that will cover into equity. It's also worth noting that Epic Games recently raised around $2 billion to build what it's touting as a kid-friendly metaverse.
$2 billion. $2 billion. For a kid-friendly metaverse, okay.
Which gives a further clue as to why the Fortnite creator is now investing directly into Hadean. See, they're all just working together. It's like the bankers during the oil barons and all that kind of stuff. It's just video games now. Yeah. Data barons, and then goes on here. Let's see. This is a quote from Bettis. Hadean's mission is to bridge physical and virtual worlds to help us make better decisions and ultimately improve the quality of our lives in the physical world, Bettis said. Quote, today's virtual worlds are a limited experience, small scale, siloed, and insecure. Sounds like Basil. Small scale, siloed, and insecure.
Yeah, right.
Hence, just saying, man, you're already in the metaverse, so you're experiencing the small scale. You're being siloed.
Japanese scientists are basing their entire field of work on the themes of my career. Okay, that is not siloed.
Hence why
the things that I do on this show steer the direction of beast system science in Japan.
You're showing why you are the king lizard person. This is why you got to wear the VR headset.
I got to stop giving away my good ideas on air.
Today's virtual worlds. Oh yeah, I already read that part. Let's see. Hence why these are the technical challenges we're tackling today. But we believe the true success and mass adoption of the metaverse will rely on the ease by which creators will be able to build their own experience at scale, leveraging open and robust metaverse as a service technologies. And Basil, the moment Facebook changed their name to Meta, we mentioned metaverse as a service or MaaS.
That was our first prediction when metaverse started becoming a mainstream topic of conversation.
Yeah. So, this is just more of an announcement of this group, sort of a hello world for Hadean.
Right.
Nabs 30 million, backed by a $2 billion raised company, Epic Games, and the CIA and the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah, that's great. Deal. What a great power team they put together there.
Yeah, they want to build the metaverse for kids. What could go wrong there? Come to this island, children.
Okay.
Learn the secrets.
Okay.